Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Weekend App Money Workshop. This is your host, Satish Gair, and I want to welcome each one of you guys to our session today. Okay, and thank you for joining with me in this workshop. Let's go ahead and start our session today. And I want to welcome each one of you guys personally, coming in from Dubai to Canada, all over US, Asia, and we've got people from Australia, Africa, a lot of people, a lot of you guys. I want to thank each one of you guys for attending here today. Okay, so here's what we have today for you guys. So there should be a handout near the chat box. Does everybody see it? See if you can download it. If not, I will send a copy of it via email. Can everybody confirm they see the handout? Drop me a 1 if you can see a handout. Drop me a 1 if you can see the handout. Perfect. Okay. Now just try to follow along with me, and you can take a look at the handout later on as well. Okay. Now, number 1, when you bought the product, you should have received a couple of things. So your thank you page should have had, of course, the register link right here. It should also have the PDF that looks something like this. And if you are a nice entrepreneur, you should have actually gone through all of these. So how many of you guys actually went through this? How many of you guys? Drop me a 2 if you went through this. Okay, we crossed, we can't even accept. Okay, so there's a this is getting funny now. There are 25 people on a wait list to get on the webinar. You know what that means, guys? If one of your connection drops, one of them will take your place. So make sure your internet does not drop. Okay, now that's crazy. Now let's take a look. So make sure you have gone through all of these. If not, please, guys, do it on your own time. I'm just gonna touch it slightly, but basically what you need to do is go to these 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 websites, learn about them, and create an account on each of them. So basically, you'd go to Bitadvisor and click on here. Okay, and you would basically go ahead and click on join for free. You'd create an account. So you would do the same thing for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And there's a reason why I asked you guys to do this prior to the webinar, because it will help you guys out. But if not a problem. You'll be fine. Okay, so if you haven't done it, not a problem. Now, secondly, you should have received 4 templates. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now, what you do need to do is this. You need to go ahead and download the template by clicking on this button. Okay. What you also need to do is click on this tutorial link. And if you click on that tutorial link, what will happen, guys, is you'll be able to you'll see a video created by Nick, and where he has gone over how to customize that template. So make sure you have watched it. Okay, make sure you have at least before the next webinar. Okay, now let's move on. One second. Okay, so that was your homework if you didn't do it, but that's okay. Now let's go ahead and start. So number 1 is that the fact that if you don't actually do what I'm telling you to do, and if you just watch this workshop and don't do any of the things I'm asking you to, you'll not make money. That I can guarantee you. And if you actually do what I'm asking you guys, here's the thing, okay? Either later or earlier, you'll make money. There's no if and buts. As long as you follow it, you will make money. And there's no doubt. Okay, so as long as you follow what I'm about to tell you, you will make money. And this webinar, I want to call it workshop, because that's the way I have constructed it. I don't want to lecture too much. I want to go ahead and tell you, do this, do that. Okay, that's my job, and your job is to actually follow it. Okay, I want you to follow it, so that way you actually make some money. And the idea of this weekend app money workshop is that so that you actually create that extra cash, okay? And Christmas is coming up, I know, and I wanted to create. I didn't want to bore you guys with something with something complicated. I wanted you guys to be able to make money pretty instantly, okay? And that was the idea behind this, okay? And we will learn about two ways to make money with this program. Number one is selling quote unquote custom application to private customers. Okay, that's number one. We learned about it on the intro. Number two, creating recurring income via advertisement. Okay, so those are the two things we're going to focus on, and the goal is for you to at least sell two applications a month and start generating that recurring income through one of the advertisers or AdSense. Okay, so that's the goal. And this workshop has been divided into two parts. Okay, so we'll talk about today's webinar will go on till about 7 o'clock, an hour or so. And then I'm going to have some homework for you. Okay, and we're going to meet up again on a weekend. I think it's a Saturday so it's a week from today. We'll meet up and we will finish up our workshop. And throughout that week, I do have a lot of things for you to do. So make sure you actually do it. If not, I mean, you're just hurting yourself. You're just delaying. You're just delaying making money. So at this point, how many of you guys pledge to actually do what I've asked you to do and make some money? How many of you guys go ahead and drop me a 777? So if you pledge to actually follow directions and actually take it seriously, this might seem very, very simple, but it does work. And this is going to help you create that extra cash. So how many of you guys are in it? Okay. Make sure you take action. Okay. If not, you will regret it. And I want to tell you a quick 1 minute story before I move on. That will give you this idea about why I tell people take action so many times. So what happened is, I was at one point where I was doing so many things, okay, so many things, and I wasn't making much money. And I had bought some, I had asked my developer, this like 7 8 years ago. I had asked my developer to build a software. I hired a freelancer, and I had a software sitting on my computer. I didn't sell it. I was delaying. I was trying to perfect it. I was just waiting for the right moment. And I did do it after a year. And I made out a lot of money that night. It was on my birthday. It was on my birthday, October 7th. And I was very happy and I was very sad that day because I felt like I wasted 1 year of my life. That day could have been a year before, and I will not forget that day because I went to bed with tears in my eyes. I remember that day very clearly because I was not happy with myself. Okay, that was one of those very, very dark days of my life, and I realized that if I don't take action right now, if you don't take action right now, you're gonna regret. You will make it. There is no ifs and buts. You will make that money. You'll get that, get those leads. You'll create those subscribers. You'll make that money. It's just a matter of time. So you'll either take 3 years to get to that point, or you'll start today and fail a bunch of times and make the money faster. Okay, simple as that. Okay, now let's move on. So number one is make sure that, I won't go over this, but make sure that you do know how to use the app builder. Okay, if you don't know how to use the app builder, you should learn it, and I have provided a link for you right here. If you click on that link, it will take you to this lovely 30 minutes of glory webinar. And this webinar is pretty, it's not, I wouldn't call it old, it's from 2015, but it does a really good job of teaching you how to use the app builder. Now if you get more confused, make sure to go to geargroup.net and go to knowledge base, buildapp.us help. Okay, make sure to click on video tutorials, and you can go to video tutorials from Seattle Clouds or from our own. It doesn't matter, they're pretty much the same thing. Okay, make sure you watch them with the playlist. Okay, now number one, how many of you guys created those accounts like I asked you guys, these accounts? Yes or no? How many of you guys did it? Yes or no? No, 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 no. Yes, started. Yes, yes. Okay. So please do that over the, after this webinar. Now, I don't usually, if you don't have Google AdSense, it's okay. But how many of you guys do have Google AdSense? Say yes, Google AdSense, if you have it or not. Now, how many of you guys are banned or your account got, banned by, you clicking on your ads? Let me know if your account has been banned. Okay, so it looks like some of y'all's account is banned. So here's what you need to do. Okay, I'm going to give you a really quick idea on how to get your account back, and this might actually help a lot of you guys if your account gets banned in future. It really does happen often with Google AdSense. So what I want you to do is create a new LLC or DBA, doing business as. LLC will cost you about $100 in New York, about 300 in Texas. DBA, doing business as entity, you can actually create it in pretty much any country in the world. And usually here in Texas, it costs about $10. Okay, so once you do that, get a tax ID or EIN number. Use a new address. Use your friend's address, and go ahead and create a new account. And legally, Google cannot ban you because you had an old account. You'll get your new account. Make sure you do not violate any rules. Okay, that's the easiest way to get your new Google account if it has been banned. Okay, now a lot of you guys on here. So once you have downloaded your application template right here, I want to show you how to import it on your app builder. Okay, so let's go ahead and download one of these. I'm going to go ahead and download podcast. Cool. I'm going to head over to my apps, create a new app, select a blank template, use this template, create, and you can always convert back. I'm going to do iPhone for now. Just click next. Okay, just keep going on. Just finish it off. Okay, for now. Now, if you scroll down, do you guys see where it says restore from backup? Click on it. Click on upload file. Find that file. Okay, the podcast.zip that you downloaded, and let it upload. Close it out. Refresh. And that's how you import the templates, basic templates. Okay, very simple. But what you guys do need to do is actually watch these tutorials that go along with the templates that teach you how to modify these templates and customize them. Okay, so you have to learn these no matter what. Okay, now this is the same thing I talked about. Now we're gonna go ahead and cover, like I said, it's gonna be two-part workshop. So on today's, we're gonna go ahead and learn how to sell these applications to private customers, and you can pretty much sell it to everyone. We're gonna focus on four kinds of customers. Number one, podcast customers. These are people. So you're thinking, why did I come up with these four industries? Here's the reason. Okay, every one of these three industry, they are motivated people. They probably have some budget for marketing. They probably have some money to make their podcast or their radio or their blog better. And for that reason, I picked these four industries. And I actually had a couple more, but I actually didn't put them up here because those didn't make any much money for us. So I don't want you to worry about it, and I want you to focus on these four in order. Okay, so I want you to focus on podcasts, radio, YouTubers, and bloggers. Let's go and talk about what each of these businesses are. Now, podcasts are, people who actually host these radio stations. It's like radio, but it's not radio. It's a talk show, like on-demand shows, okay? So these people, podcast people, they are usually entrepreneurs. They have something to teach. They have big audience, okay? Now, the problem here is that most of the time they put up their podcast on iTunes and so on, where they cannot control their customers. They cannot generate leads. They cannot send push notification to their customers. They don't really have they don't really have a control over what they can do with their subscribers when they're using iTunes to listen to their podcast. Okay, and that's the exact same pitch you will use when you are selling it to these people. Okay, radio, or we're not going to be selling it to big time FM radios. We're going to be selling it to people who own a radio station, like through online radio station or satellite radio stations, and who are broadcasting on internet. And again, they're spending money for the radio. And usually, here's how they're broad. I'll show it to you. Okay, I'll show that to you in a couple of seconds. But they're broadcasting on a free website, usually called shoutcast.com, and they need your help. Okay, number 3, YouTubers. Now, YouTubers, I put this on number 3 because people are trying to make money from YouTube. Like, they see all these FouseyTube, all these big stars, Wonder Woman, and they're all making money from millions and billions of dollars from YouTube, and they want to be like those people, so they're starting a YouTube channel and they're trying to make money from YouTube. Okay, and usually when the word app comes into their mind, they're thinking, wow, application for my own channel. That's beautiful. Okay, they will feel proud when they can tell their customers to, hey, make sure you check out ABCD application on iTunes or Google Play Store or Kindle Store. It makes them feel good. Okay, and it's actually good for them because they actually have more control. Of course, like I said, they can capture emails, they can send their own push notification, they have their own platform. Okay, and another thing why you should pitch it to YouTubers is the fact that you let them know that YouTube is in control of their entire business. What if it goes down one day? So it's a really good idea to have your fans, your followers, your list, their emails, their phone numbers on your hand. So in future, let's say something goes wrong with YouTube, they ban you, something happens, you get a strike. What you can actually do is you don't have to start from ground up. You actually have those lists of subscribers that you can mail out to from your new channel, or you can actually sell them merchandise. With an application, they can do the same thing. They can sell merchandise. Same thing with podcasts, radios, and bloggers as well. Okay. Now, lastly, the bloggers. We're going to focus on people who have WordPress. Now, why WordPress? Because it makes our job easier. Okay. It makes our job easier. You learn about it when you actually watch this video where it says new ticker. It teaches you how to customize, and you learn that if people have WordPress, it's easier for us to customize their application, less work and more money in your pockets. Okay, now here's what I want you to do. Okay, here's what I want you to do. So I'm gonna go and show you where to find these 4 types of customers. Okay, and I want you to get on your hunting mode. Okay, not on that hunting mode. That's only for sometimes. So you get on your hunting mode. That means you are ready to find leads. You're ready to find prospects. Okay, and what I want you to do is spend at least 10-15 minutes a day. If not, like I said, it's a weekend app money. So what you can do is each Saturday in the morning, you can actually do this. So I want you to spend at least 30 minutes on each of these. Okay, so 4 things. Okay, so I want you. Most of our leads are gonna come through Reddit. You're gonna love it. Okay. So what I want you to do is create your Reddit account. It's free. You don't even have to give out your email. So create your podcast, your Reddit account. And I want you to go to this subreddit. So subreddit basically means a sub forum on Reddit. Go up here and just look around what people have. And if you scroll down and go to new, what's going to happen is you're going to find all these, these are not big shot guys, but they are becoming one, if you want to know what I mean. And what the idea is to contact them, get in touch with them. What you might do is actually subscribe to their podcast and comment around here and there, and then you go ahead and hit that shot right there, and you do that in a period of a week. So here's what you would do. You'd make an account at Reddit. You'd go ahead and go to their profile. You'll go and take a look at let's go and click on it. So right here, okay, this guy, Look, these people are telling that they are a podcaster, right? Let me go back here. You guys see it, right? These are all podcasters. You'll find people like these very easily. So you found this guy, okay? And let's see. Basically, go and learn what they are doing, just to get an idea. And most of the time, they will not have an application. They will not, because it costs too much to build an app usually. Okay, now we know what they are, and what we can do is let's see if we can find a way to contact these people. Bio. I guess that's her name. And let's see, I want to make sure that's her name, right? Looks like it. Okay, and you actually can find their social media and all that information here too. And the fastest way to get their email address or phone number is this. I'm just looking around to make sure if there is no. Okay, let's just head over to Whois. And let's go ahead and search them up. If we cannot find it through here, what we're going to do is this, okay? First, we're going to try to contact them directly via their email, okay? Scroll down and let's see. They do have privacy set up, okay? You'll find these often, so it's nothing new. Let's do this. Let's go back to Reddit. Where's my Reddit? Let's go back to Reddit. What you're going to do is you're going to go ahead and try to, once you log in here, you can actually contact this person, okay? Now, if you feel like that's a hassle, just go to the new lead and do the same thing what I taught you. The privacy thing, it's not going to be too much. You know, there are a bunch of domainers who don't have a privacy setup, so it's okay. But what I want you to do is if there is a privacy block, go ahead and talk to them directly from here. Or what you can do is, hey, just go up here and just go ahead and respond back to them. Hey, can we get in touch? And they will probably be in touch with you on Reddit. Just exchange email. Can I talk to you over email? I got something to talk about your podcast. And I actually wrote an email for you guys. The email is right here. Okay. Take a look at this email. Read very carefully. So you're going to say hi. You're going to put their name. Of course, you're going to replace it with your name, your bill here. Make sure to put your city name here. The reason I do that is it actually creates, a persona for them to when your name comes on their mind, they're going to think about, hey, the guy from Dallas, right? I work with your company name. You can make up a company name if you want, or you can just put your own company name here. I help other podcasters just like yourself with mobile application for their podcast. Would love to create an app for your link. So you would basically go ahead and put in the link to their website right here. And this is like, can we get on a call or Skype to talk further? And what you can even do is further is actually add after this line, something like, it will be a free, consultation. I would love to help you out. So right here, you're not asking for money. You're not pitching them anything right now at this point. You're basically wanting to help them with mobile application, okay? Simple as this, okay? Do not try to lengthen this process, okay? Write short email, you will get better conversions, okay? Now, next thing is what you can do is if on Whois, on our case, it was blocked, but let's see if we can find someone who has their information public. I want to show you a really cool trick, okay? Let's go back. Let's see if we can find someone here. Okay, this guy has a show called Monday. Do you guys see how many people I came across from one post? Did you guys see that? Are we on the same page? Is everyone on the same page for the first words? Yes or no? Type yes or no. I want you to be on the same page. So far, okay, good. Perfect, okay? So I only looked at one page, one post, and I found 2 leads already. Now this guy, pretty shitty website. Now, we'll talk about that later, but we're going to focus on application. We're going to go and click on contact. Woohoo! He has given his email out to everybody. That's option A. Here's what we're going to do. We're going to copy his domain. Again, we're going to do one more thing. I want to teach. I hope his Whois is open up so I can show you a really neat trick. Okay. Let's see. This guy has a privacy setting too. Okay. And I don't, it's kind of getting, people are doing it more often, but guess what? You do have his email right here, very up front. But let me see if I can find I want to find someone who has their public information public, because there is something we can do. Let's go to a different list. Let's go back and let's take a look at a different so let's go ahead and take a look right here. Let's go and take a look right here. Let's see. Not this one. Okay, this guy doesn't even have. I'll copy that. I gotta do something with that in a bit. See if I can find something here. This guy's giving out. This woman is giving out her. Let's see hers. Okay. Because she doesn't even have. She's using SoundCast. You see the problem here? You can actually convert these customers to have an application very, very easily. Maybe I won't find one right now, but the idea is this. Okay, so I'll just tell you what the idea is. So on Whois, you're gonna find people's phone number. Okay, here's what I want you to do. I want you to go ahead and go to Google Voice. Google Voice is pretty free. So let me go ahead and go to my Google Voice. Hold on, I'm logging in. Go to Google Voice and create a free account. Okay, Google Voice, and it'll let you hook up your existing phone number with the number here. What I want you to do is, if you find a phone number on Whois, what I want you to do is text them. Okay, hey, what's up, Bill? Hey, what's up? Can I help you with this? This is go and talk to them. Hey, I saw your podcast. It was brilliant. Okay, so you have to do it in a really cool tactic. So what I want you to do is, if you contact people via text, don't sell them on the first date. Hey, what's her name? Let's go. What was her name? It doesn't say her name here, but let's see. Hey, I heard your podcast, Kids Tested. I loved it. They're gonna be like, oh wow, my fan, and they're gonna respond back to you, right? What's the next podcast is gonna be about? Just ask that question. Hey, that's pretty cool. And what I want you to do is, in a couple days, come back. Hey, is there no application for your podcast? And then go ahead and do your upsells. Okay. Very simple, same concept. I want you to use the same concept I explained here. You're going to tell them about you, where you're from, have a nice conversation. 2 days later, you're going to attack them. Would love to create an app for you, blah, blah, blah. And let them know the benefits of, having an application right here in the SoundCloud. It's great and all that, but having their own application, it changes things, okay? They have their own assets. Tell them how they can, even sell their a podcast to a company, to some other company in future. They can send push notification. They can capture emails. They can do lots of stuff. You can tell them about that. Okay. Very simple. In this case, she's actually given the email right here, so you can just contact here as well. Very simple, very easy. Let's go ahead and Willie, you'll have to watch the replay. But we'll move on to the next one right here. So that was podcast. So Willie, basically, I'm going over Podcaster right now. So you'll have to watch the replay. I'm sorry, I cannot revise things, but please do watch. So now next we're on radio. Okay, so you guys already know how to import your backup. Now let's go to shoutcast.com. How many of you guys have heard of this website? How many of you guys? Yes or no? Willie, not a problem. You just we're starting from the second part, so you'll be fine. Yes, no, 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 no. Okay, this is gold. Okay, so go to Shoutcast. Okay, so basically Shoutcast is a very cheap way to create live radio shows. Okay, it's a way to create live radio shows. You're gonna see a lot of radios. Okay, Middle Eastern and all these nice radio stations. Now, here's the problem. Okay, I'll tell you the problem. The problem is the fact that all these people here, all these people you see here, Middle Eastern, all these classic radio, blah blah blah. There's a problem. They have to actually make people go to shoutcast.com and or download a software called Winamp. Winamp. Did you guys hear about? Do you guys know that software? It's called Winamp. Llama's ass or something. I forgot. They have to download this player. They have to go to this website. There's a loops and hoops you have to go through in order to listen to their podcast, their radio station. Okay. These people would benefit from an application tremendously because they don't have to rely on Shoutcast. They don't have to rely on having people download Winamp, Llama's ass, something I forgot. There's a slogan, but they don't have to download those things. Okay, so let's go ahead and right here. Let me go and click on this right here. So let's see. Don't worry about the FMs. Let's go. Let's see this. Let's see who this is. Okay, XXX Rock. I hope this is not a porn or something. I just want to see what it is. So, and you should too. You should too. Oh, they do have an application. Did you see this? See? So we don't have. Let's see. Let's take a look at their app. Ah, this is the same format we have. I gotta see this application. Let's see. They have an application, but it's ours is much better. Okay. But you get the idea. Let's go and find a different one. You'll find a bunch. Guys, take a look at this. You can go on and on and on and on and on for like days. So what I want you to do is I want you to go ahead and on the left it says genre. For your, entertainment, go to a genre that you like so you can have a good conversation with these people as well. Let's go to, let's see, pop. I don't know about pop. Let's go to rock. Oh, we got talks too right here. So live talks. These people, let's go to talk. Politics. Okay. And let's see. Talk America Liberty. I don't want to do Spanish one right now. The think tank. Let's see. There's none. I want to make sure there are actually listeners. So, okay, this one. Okay, Talk America Radio. Let's go and play it. Talk America Radio. Copy it. Okay, let's go here. You'll usually find the website usually. Okay. So at this point, people have to. I told you about this, guys. Take a look at this. And this player, see, listen, you have to download these Winamp, this, and it's a hassle, okay? And they cannot capture leads, that they cannot get push notifications, they cannot do a bunch of things. So what you do is contact us. Boom, boom, boom. Let's go to show host. Let's find out who these people are. Just take a look at it. Just go to contact us. Get in touch with them. Let's see if they have their information open to public. Initially, it might take you a while to get the lead generation, but once you get used to it, it'll be very, very easy and very, very fun. Let's go ahead and see if we can find more information here about this guy right here. Check this right here. Let's see. And okay, this guy they actually have their information public right here. They are from Texas right here. I actually even found their phone number. That's a Texas cell phone number. Burleson, Texas, okay? So here's what I would do. Go up here. Love your radio show. Just send it like that, okay? You'll get a response. It is a cell phone number because I know it is. Sometimes it might not be, but usually they are cell phone number of private people. Just the way usually people put their on their advert information. Okay, very simple. Let's go back to our shoutcast. Where is it at? I opened too many stuff here. Okay, so do you guys get an idea of how to find shoutcast radio people? Yes or no? Okay, let's try this Punjab Express. Okay, let's copy it. And you're thinking, how do I integrate the radio station on the app? You need to watch this. There is a PDF file right here. Okay, you need to watch it. Punjab Express. Okay, Express Radio. Let's see if we can find someone. Okay, these people do have an application. Okay, let's check it out. Sometimes, even if they have a radio application, we might be able to. It's normal application. You get the idea. Okay, they do have an application. Okay, so we can actually move on. So we get we can work with better leads. Make sense? But you can find their websites right here. That was too loud. But you get the idea, right? Now let's go back to another one. And what I want you to do is, basically pick a genre and follow it, okay? And the idea is, in one weekend, you should at least contact 25 from each of these, industries. So 25 from podcast, 25 from radio station. Got it? Cool. Does anyone have any questions so far for podcasting and radio station leads? Any questions so far? Any questions? No. If there is a question, ask me before we move forward. Okay, perfect. Okay, now let's move on to YouTubers. Okay, Reddit again. Same thing. Okay, guys. Here's the thing. Reddit has such a high amount of people here that you're gonna love it. And one more thing, I'm gonna give you a tidbit extra on top of it. So you can actually advertise on Reddit, okay? And the cost is ridiculously low, and you can actually pick which subgroup you want to advertise on. So later on in the future, you might want to put an advertisement here about your app building services. That's an idea. Now, initially, what I go to new usually, or I go to rising. And let's see all these people, they have these questions about embedding blah 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 blah. And let's help each other out. Okay, let's see here. I want to find fellow YouTubers. Let's see. So this guy is asking, hey, Discord, you can join the Discord. Hey, let's go see his website up. You can actually join this Discord. It's like a chat room where you can connect with other people. You can do that as well. And see, I'm new here. This guy would be new. So in this case, what you would do is you'd contact these people through here on Reddit. That's number one. Number two is you'd actually get on their chat room right here and try to get in touch with these new people. That's one way of doing it, okay? Another way, an easier way to do this would be just to head over to YouTube. And Valerie, I know you have a question. I'll answer that as soon as I finish this up, okay? So just head over to YouTube, okay? And basically search topics where, you know, you might find a new YouTuber. So make money online, okay? Just go through it, go through it. You're gonna find usually your customers are gonna be on lower end. Let's open this guy up. And just giving you an idea. And make money is like very, very, very competitive niche. So we're gonna have a hard time. That's that. Let's go and find something else. Okay. Give me an idea, guys. An hobby, something. Okay. Give me an idea. What should I search for? One idea. So let's see. Oh, I have an idea. OChem tutor. Okay. Let's see. We'll find someone here who doesn't have. This guy's very popular. Okay, let's find this Frank Wong guy. So idea, here's what I'm trying to do. So what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to find rising stars. So these people are not big shots, but they're growing. Okay, they have views, they have some subscribers, and these people would be willing to spend money in order to, in order to grow their subscribers. Okay, so someone Bass fishing tips. We'll take a look at this guy. I'm going to open a couple of these. Let's try to actually take a look at this as well. We'll take a look at a couple of these and see if we can find something for them. Okay, so we have 4. Let's take a look at this. And let's see, technical Hindi. Let's go ahead and search this guy up. Let's go and click on About Us. Okay, he has given out his Gmail right here for you to mail him. Okay. He does not have an application. Now, how do I know that? Is because usually Google Play or iTunes will rank usually on the top. Does that make sense to you guys? Every time we've done a search, it ranks on the top, and I'm like, oh, that guy has an application, right? So it usually ranks on the top. So again, got his email, and you know what to send already because I've already given you. Where is that PDF file? Where is that PDF file? Okay, let's open this one more time. So you already know what to send, okay? This, pretty much this, just modified the way I told you earlier, okay? Simple idea. That was that. Let's take a look at this. This was this guy who got this guy. Let's take a look at Frank Wong, organic chemistry. Ooh, I don't want to remember those days. Let's see. Orgo made easy. Okay, he's trying to make I know he's trying to make money selling tutoring classes. Okay, so I know he'll probably love to have an application. Orgo made easy. Let's Google it. Again, you'll know if they have an application or not right there. Let's take it one step further. Google Play. Exams made easy, but there's no Orgo made easy, right? Contact us. You got his email right here. Let's see if we can pull up this this fella's email address and phone number. Let's check it out. Okay, go to Whois one more time. Definitely. So Rick, that's a great idea. So calculus, OChem, general chemistry, algebra. Those are pretty much people. Kids need to learn that no matter. Okay, take a look at this, guys. You have his email right here. He lives in New York, and that's his phone number. Okay, let's go and copy it up, and let's go ahead. Oh, take a look at this, guys. Take a look at this. This is the guy. This is the person who we texted. Can everybody see this? Can everybody see this? This is the guy who texted couple minutes ago. Okay, I'm gonna reply back to that guy. But first, I'm gonna comment this guy right up here. And what was his name, guys? Frank Wu something. Frank something. Frank Wong. And that simple text, right? You're not giving out your phone number. You're doing it through Google Voice, which is 100% free. Let's go to this guy, okay? And just have a conversation. Take a look at this. Take a look at this. This is going to make it. This will be really good. Okay, let's go ahead and move on. Or is my thing right here? Okay. Now, does anyone have any question? Let's go and take a look at questions. Valerie said something. Valerie said, how do you tell if they have an application? Valerie, number one, go to their website. Number two, Google their name. It will show up on the top. If you want to go further, go ahead and Google their name plus iTunes or Google Play, but usually you don't have to because we've seen in the examples that they will pop up on the top every single time. Okay? Any other questions? Karen, I'm getting to that. I will get to that. Karen is asking about the pricing. I'm getting to that, Karen. Just a minute, just a few minutes. Tony has an off-topic question. Tony's asking, well, how is beacon technology going to be on the application? Tony, it might confuse people here, but if you send me an email, I'll talk about it. I'll talk about that at the end as well. Okay. Any other questions before we move on? So far, what do you guys think? This is not typical way of doing marketing, but guess what? It works. It works. Okay. I'm not a typical, like I told you earlier, I'm not a typical marketer. Okay. I do things very, very differently. I do it in a way that I become people's advisor. I become people's friend. Okay. If you can become someone's friend, you can sell whatever you want. If you're gonna act pushy, like those car salesmen who those car salesmen who don't realize that being nice and being not pushy actually gets you more sales. Don't be like those people. Be nice, be friendly, have a conversation. Okay. Now, any other question? Let's go ahead and move on. Thank you, guys. Let's go ahead. Okay. Now we are into bloggers. Okay. Now bloggers. Now this is one of the big part, and it might be a little confusing, but it is pretty fun. Okay. Now bloggers. Every day there are new bloggers being born every day in this planet. Okay, everyone wakes up and wants to blog about how to drink water properly from a from a glass, how to tie their ties, how to tie what to wear for men, what to wear for women, how to build this, how to make your computer faster. There's so many things people do about blogging, and blogging is one of the fastest way and a long-term way to make money online. It is the fact. Okay, now there are many ways to find bloggers, but the idea here is to convert people's blog into an application. The reason I put it on number 4 is this, okay? It's not going to convert as good as podcaster, radio, or YouTuber, but guess what? I'm coming up with these 4 after trying like 20 of these industries, okay? So it does convert. I'm not telling you it doesn't convert. It just converts a little less compared to the rest of them, okay? So basically, in this point, we got to find people who have WordPress. I say WordPress because you don't want the hassle of converting a different kind of their custom blog into an application. It's a hassle. If they have an RSS feed, you can do it, but let's not get into it. Let's just focus on WordPress. There is too many WordPress websites. Okay, so what I do is I'm just going to go to this website, read it one more time. Same concept I told you earlier. Find people here, contact them. That's just one way of doing it, okay? Another way to do this would be latest technology blogs, okay? Now, replace technology with Word, okay? Well, I mean, industry. Sorry. This is my 3rd webinar for the day. I hope you guys are so. Oh, we can find. Let's see. Let's go to these blogs. Okay, simple. Find nice blogs to read about. Okay, let's see. Not Zendesk. I'm gonna go to this guy right here. It's a waste of time targeting these big companies. They won't buy from you, like Allstate, all those companies. Okay. Let's see. Okay. This guy has a nice, pretty nifty blog. Let's see what we can do with it. Does he have an application? Oh, he has a podcast. 2-in-1, okay? 2-in-1. I will integrate your blog and your podcast in the same application. That's your pitch right there. I was trying to see if he has an app blog. Let's see. I like to do a little bit of research. And the way I do my hunting, my prospecting it's a little different because I take a little bit of time, okay? So this company probably has money for your application. They have YouTube channels. They have all these medias, okay? So it would probably be worth contacting these people, okay? It would be probably worth it, okay? Let's see. We can contact, let's see, this nightclub. I want to find blogs. Let's go to drinking blog, about alcohol. Let's see. What I do is, again, cross this out and Google Play. This is a pretty nice blog, but let's see. Okay, they don't have an application. We're going to go ahead and contact them. Again, same method. Who is all these other methods, okay? Simple and easy, okay? Very simple, same concept. Again, guys, I want to repeat it one more time. Some of you guys are asking me how to create those apps. They're already created for you, already here. You need to watch the replay. If you don't know how to convert it, put it on your app builder. It's very simple. Don't worry about it. Watch the replay, okay? So I taught you guys 1, 2, 3, 4. So 4 ways. Now, what I need you to do is at least in a weekend, at least spend, I don't know, I hope you spend about 3 to 4 hours, each weekend. But if not, spend at least an hour minimum. Okay. If that's not possible, try to spread it out throughout the week. Okay. With that being said, we still got a lot to go. That's why I split the webinar into 2 webinar sessions. Okay. I don't want it to get overwhelming. Okay. Now, what I also need you guys to do is this. Okay. I will go over this next time, but I need you to get on Facebook and go to our group and download this. Go to Great Steals. I'll send you the link. And let me put it up here for you. Go here, become a member. And if you scroll down, you should find this right here. Freeview, prospecting. Okay. This is a training we give to our salespeople. Read it. You'll become a very smart person at the end of this these couple of pages. Okay, so I need you to read this before the next webinar. Okay, read this up. I'm not gonna go over it, but this is very, very important. This is very, very easy to do, but people will not do it because they are bored. They will not want to read 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So this is basically, once you read this up, you're going to become the new mini NSA. Okay, let me put it that way. Does that make sense? So I need you guys to read this up. Okay, can everybody make that promise? Yes, drop me a 1. Can everybody read this up? This is not only going to help you with this app thing, okay? It's going to help you in many, many, many things in life, in future, in business, in life. Okay, this is pretty much going to make you a mini NSA, okay? NSA is a security research department in the U.S., guys. For those of you guys who are not in the U.S., they basically, you know, put a tab on each one of us. What we're doing, they're probably listening to me right there. Hey, hello, NSA. So you get an idea, okay? So make sure you read these. It's very, very nice, okay? It'll teach you how to find people's information, company data from hidden web. It's very cool, okay? From Google, all of that from Google, okay? Make sure you do that. Now, you got this, and now pricing and negotiation. I'm going to make it very simple for you guys. There should always be two factors: setup fee and a recurring fee. Okay, sometimes you might not have a recurring fee. Sometimes, you know, a customer might be like, oh, you know, I don't want to pay a recurring fee. In that case, just let them have it for a one-time fee. That's fine. Now, if they do a recurring fee, make sure to put this application on your Google Play or your own iTunes, okay? And you're thinking, how do I put an application on my account? Let's go back. You need to read up on number 0. Basic app builder training. But don't worry about that right now. You can get to that very easily. It's a very easy concept, okay? Let's go back here. Let's okay. Now, pricing wise, how much should you charge? Your setup fee always should be really high, about $2,000 setup fee, and make your recurring fee about $50 a month. And you can go lower if you want. It's free money, guys. You know, setup fee, go as low as $500. That's pretty good. And sometimes people will be like, you know, I don't want to pay a recurring fee. Like, oh, not a problem. Let's go ahead and do the deal. You pay the full setup fee today, or increase your setup fee, and then let them have it. Okay, very simple. Now, CIA. Now, accepting payments. Okay. I know some of you guys have questions. Steve, I'll answer that question in just a second. Now, accepting payments. If you want to use direct pay, you should. I recommend it. It's our own company. It'll let you do a lot of stuff. Sell things, invoices. I don't even want to go over this. This is too much, but I'll give you the link. I built direct pay for me, and I wanted the best. I made this, and I'm opening up for public right here. That's option number 1. Let's go back here. Or you can just use PayPal, checks, whatever, you know how to take money, okay? Simple as that. Now, that's pretty much going to be the end of webinar part 1. You see, guys, there was too much information, and there was no way I was going to make you guys go crazy by covering the entire thing in one session, okay? Now, here is your homework, okay? If you have not gone over your initial PDF file, you should. Now, you got a week. The next webinar is happening on, I think, Saturday. You're going to get an email. Spend at least 3 hours hunting from here. I taught you how to do it, if possible, okay? Now, here's another thing I want you to do, okay? On next session, we're going to talk about how to create recurring revenue for you from advertisement. Make sure you have signed up with Google AdSense and other medias I talked about earlier with you guys. All these on the top right here, Bidvertiser, Amazon, all these ones right here. Make sure you do that. Here's what I want you to do, okay? On a piece of paper, come up with 10 hobbies. Fishing, I don't know, playing on the computer, making money, whatever you want. Okay, 10 hobbies. Okay, I want you to go to magazines.com. I think that's the link. I want to make sure before I tell you to do it. I think that's it. Okay. Okay. Now, come up with 10 hobbies and you need to do it 10 of these things. Okay, so number one, now you're going to go to magazines.com, find out if there is a magazine about your idea, like say bass fishing or computer, I don't know, making money online. If there is a magazine on that topic, you can move on with that topic. You're going to select that topic, you're going to circle it. You won't do anything else. I'm going to teach you what to do on the next session. Okay, all I need for you to do is come up with at least five. Okay, five ideas. Okay, now I know you guys are like, oh, Satish, what about those pre-made templates? Can I not do it with those? You can. I will go over those as well. But I want you to have like 20 applications on market where you're making money from. Okay, I'm only giving you four, right? So I want you to have more. So for that reason, I want you to come up with five solid ideas, if possible 10. So to go to magazines.com and make sure there's a magazine or something related, okay? It doesn't have to be Pacific, something related. Or you might want to go to magazines.com directly and pick out a topic, okay? Then go to ClickBank, go to clickbank.com and search up if there is a product for your niche, okay? Just go up here and there's a marketplace, I believe. And like this, bass. Boom, 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 boom. There is a product, good niche. Okay, now I want you to come up with at least five of these. Okay, so that's your homework for that. Okay, now once you come up with those fives, what I want you to do is start building. Well, you can skip this. Okay, don't worry about building application. I've already given you too much work. We'll worry about this later. Okay, I don't want you to get overwhelmed. I don't want to give you too much homework. We'll talk. I was going to make you, start on your application. If you want to start building your menu and all that stuff on App Builder, but if you feel lazy, skip it. I will go over this with you on the next webinar. And the next webinar is happening on. Let me check out my calendar right here, and it is happening on. Let's see. You do not have to register twice. You're already registered. It's happening on November 5th. That is just a week from today. So let's see. And that's pretty much it. Does anyone have any other questions before I let you go? Does anyone have any questions before I let you go for today? My man, this GoToWebinar is freezing up. When will you get the recording, David? As soon as I can get on it. I will try to do it within 2-3 hours from now. Let me so guys, if you don't have any more questions, you're more than welcome to leave. I got a bunch of questions here and I'm going to answer that right now on a recorded let's see. Who gets the ad money? You do, Rick. You do. What about an application for gaming sites? Well, that sounds pretty cool. Steve says, where did I get my desktop background? I think Momento, I believe. When do I get my recording, Bill? Bill, like I said, like I advised to David, I will publish it ASAP. Thank you, Chuck. Beacon. Okay, Carlos says Beacon. I mentioned it to you guys that we are going to be adding a Beacon technology enabled to the app builder. Now, keep in mind that does not mean I'm going to be giving out beacons. Beacons they could get expensive. You can find cheaper ones as well. We're basically adding a module that's going to allow you to connect with the beacon. Okay, you're still going to need to buy a beacon manager, and we'll be selling that. Okay, and other companies charge like $500 a year for one beacon manager. That's too expensive. We're probably gonna sell it for one-time fee for you guys. So, but we will add a beacon module on App Builder very, very soon. Don't ask me when, because I don't want to promise it and not deliver, but it is coming before the end of this year, hopefully this November. Robert says, raffle for another Kindle. I'll think about that in just a second. How many of you guys want to do one more raffle for the Kindle? Let's see. Yes, Isaac is asking, can App Builder create a login page? Yes, it can. There is a module for that. Rick says Eddystone Beacon. Yes, Eddystone and iBeacon, but Eddystone is more useful. Raul cannot find the group on Facebook. GreatSteels.com. Raul, here's a link. All right. Let's see. Yes, Tony, I will be adding GeoFence already exists on App Builder. We're going to be adding Eddystone. Yeah. Let's go ahead. So everyone ready for another giveaway of Kindle? Are you guys ready? Let's go ahead and do it live. So we're going to go ahead and give out a Kindle, another one. So 3 people already won. So if you won already, you will not be eligible to win another one. Right? So Chuck, Chaudhry, and Nevin. 3 of you guys, you cannot participate. You already won. I'm giving out 3 Kindle already. So one more, okay? One less time. Okay, so this time around, we're going to do pick a number between, let's see, 1. Don't post it right now. I'm still writing it down. Pick a number between 1 and 200, okay? Pick a number between 1 and 200. And again, the same rules apply. Go. So you have a minute. So basically, how you can go ahead and put in your number. So basically, how it works is the number I wrote down the same number or the closest one, and whoever got it first will win. This time around, I will probably not do 3 winners. I'll probably do just 1 winner. So let's go ahead and go. Man, I gotta go over 500 numbers. It's crazy. Meanwhile, if you've already posted your number, I want you guys to go to, I'm sending you a link on your chat box. Go to our Facebook group and, become a member if you haven't. Perfect. And I'm going to go ahead and let's see. So make sure you pick one number. You got about 30 seconds. Go. Let's go, guys. Carlos, open a ticket for that, please. GearGroup.net, and we will help you. You guys got 30 seconds. 30 seconds, 25 seconds, 20 seconds, 15 seconds, okay? 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Last chance. And stop, okay? Stop. Let me write down who answered the last one. It was David O'Neill. Let's see. And David O'Neill, that's that. And our number this time is 145. That's the number I wrote down. Let's see if I can find that number or something close to it. Let's see. It's a long list to go through. That's for sure. So someone will win it, okay? Not so. If someone doesn't get the right one, the closest one will win. So far, it's Paul Booker with 157. That's a little farther, but still the closest one. Oh, Rick is on the line, but he is same 157. Okay, someone closer. Let's see. Ben guessed 140. Ben is the New leader. Moving on. Let's see. Melly, you are the new leader. She's at 142. Did no one guess 145? There are people at 140. No, not 43. Okay. Moving on. It's a long list, guys. Okay. I'm almost done. I don't see anything closer. Most people guessed, above. So it was 1 through 200. I don't. Okay. Let's see. Sammy Wu. Sammy Wu, you are the new leader on the board with 146. 146. Okay, let's see. Okay, I don't see anyone. Let's see. Okay, it looks like Sammy, you are the winner. Let me go ahead and let me go and send you the email. Go ahead and email me, and I'll get you taken care of. Guys, thank you for attending, and make sure to do your homework. Make sure to actually attend the next session. I will probably do more giveaways. Probably make sure to join the Facebook group. Make sure to follow everything up. I will send the replay via email. So right now, at this point, before you leave, go ahead and rate this webinar from 1 to 10, 1 being very poor, 10 being very, very excellent, super one. I don't expect you to give me 10s, but let's see what you give me, and you can move on from here. Okay, thank you guys for attending. I'm going to be here. Let me go and stop the recording at this time.